regular season is over for the Arkansas men's basketball team. It finished 16-15 and 9th place in the SEC. But there is still more hoops to be played. The SEC tourney starts Thursday, and the Hogs will take on the Florida Gators at noon in Nashville. But the Razorbacks are heading there on a down note. Saturday night, they lost to South Carolina 76-61 on senior night. Anthon Bell, Jabrell Durham, Willie Kawasi, and Keaton Miles were honored before the game, and afterwards, they were asked what they'll miss most about their time in college.
A consistent, 13, 14, 15,000 every night. A lot of teams don't get that, a lot of teams just go in, they probably have 1,000, 5,000, but just how our fans are made here, they just, love Arkansas basketball. So it's just something, probably the most memorable thing I'm going to miss.
It's just a tremendous blessing to be a Hog and to play here 2 years in Bud Walton in a nice gym like this, nice facilities, and good coaches, and of course you guys, especially Bob, but
And if you're like me, you're wondering what the heck is on Jabrell Durham's left shoulder. Anyway, NFL quarterback Peyton Manning is hanging up his cleats. The 39-year-old announced his retirement today. Manning goes out on top, having led the Broncos to the Super Bowl championship in February and holding numerous NFL records. He shared with the reporters one special moment with an NFL legend that shaped his career.
I had met him once before, but when the game was over, I had a chance to shake Johnny Unitas' hand. He told me, "Peyton, you stay at it. I'm pulling for you." Well, I have stayed at it. I've stayed at it for 18 years. And I hope that old number 19 is up there with his flat top and maybe his black high tops on. And I hope he knows that I have stayed at it, and maybe he's even a little proud of me.
The five-time NFL MVP is the only quarterback to win the Super Bowl with 2 teams. Here are some other NFL records he owns. Most career passing yards with more than 71,000, most career TD passes and TD passes in a single season, and including playoffs, he won a record 200 games. A jury today awarded Fox Sports reporter Erin Andrews $55 million in her lawsuit against the Nashville Marriott chain. Andrews sued the hotel after giving information out to a man who was stalking her in 2008. Michael David Barrett received access to the room next to her and shot nude videos of her through the peephole. Barrett was sentenced to 30 months in prison. Andrews tweeted today thanking the Nashville court, the court personnel, and the jury for their service. Andrews isn't the only one dealing with a scandal. Star tennis player Maria Sharapova has revealed she failed a drug test at the Australian Open. The 28-year-old held a press conference to announce that she tested positive for meldonium. She had been taking the drug for 10 years. However, it was banned earlier this year, and she admits to taking it unaware of the law.
I made a huge mistake, and I've let my fans down. I've let the sport down that I've been playing since the age of 4, that I love so deeply.
Speaking of Sharapova, what is her record against her major rival, Serena Williams? The Russian hottie is 2-19 against Big Bad Serena, but Sharapova can claim one thing over her counterpart. She makes more money in endorsements. In fact, the blonde beauty has more endorsement money than any other female athlete in history. That's it for sports. After the break, we'll have one more look at your weather.